Alright, so when maintaining your Shark Ion robot, there's a number of things that you want to do. You want to go ahead and remove the filter, and we'll turn it over to look at all the things that we can do here. First, with the filters, you can see it says to clean the filters monthly, but that really just depends on how much you use the vacuum. There's a couple of things in here. There's this filter under here which gets easily clogged. For that, I would use the little brush that Shark includes here and just brush it off and try to get the edges. The filter on the other side is easily removable, and all these parts are easy to find if you do need to have replacement parts and they did not come included with your unit. You can get them on Amazon. I'll put links in the description to basically every replacement part that's available there. You can also find them on the Shark website. Don't ever wash these filters. I know sometimes with regular Shark vacuums it's okay to wash some of the filters, but you never want to wash this type of filter. Again, we're just using the brush that came with this unit, and we can see we're getting a pretty good amount of stuff, and this hasn't been used all that much. So again, not only the filter itself, but also the area around the seals can get pretty dirty. And we already cleaned the interior pretty well on that. Now these little side brushes get easily tangled up with hair and all kinds of stuff. There's a number of things you can do here. With the little tool that Shark gives you, it does have like a little kind of blade in there that you can get anything that you can't get with your fingers, but basically it's kind of self-explanatory in terms of getting the hair out. These side brushes are a really important part of the Shark Ion robot, and so if they do become, if it's something more than just a little bit of hair, and you can actually use a little damp cloth on this to further clean it. But you can see that actually hair has gotten around these bristles and is causing them not to really function as well. But what I was saying is that these are such an important part of the Shark vacuum that if they become, you know, damaged or too damaged, replacing them is not that expensive. And to do so, you just really simply pull them off, and you can find a replacement, and it's just as simple to put them back on. Again, links in the description to all of that. But you can see there's even a little debris underneath there. And now the brush roll. The brush roll on this is extremely easy to remove. We've got the two tabs here that all you need to do is pull up on those. Clean any debris from this little brush here. And it's really as simple as a pulling out of this thing, because I'll show you more when we get there, but you use this tool that Shark gives you, and you basically just run it down the middle, pulling up when you come to hair that's caught in there, and that breaks free the hair on there. And then use your hands, preferably you probably want to use a glove here, but again, these are not too expensive to replace. So if it's damaged, and again, knowing how important the brush action is for the Shark, because it doesn't have as much suction as other vacuums and relies a lot on the brush activity. So if these do get worn out, it is pretty cheap to replace them. All right, and putting this back in, you simply look for where the square is. There's a square on this side and a non-square on the other side, and you basically just fit that square in the other square and set her in there. Should have a nice roll there. And when replacing this, you want the brush bristles facing out. You want these three tabs putting in there. And the final thing that you'll want to do when maintaining your Shark robot, and they say to do this pretty often, is to clean off any cliff sensors. And you can use a cloth, you can use your bristles, or whatever you want to do, but this is important because it does keep your robot from falling off some stairs or whatever. And you've got clip sensors here, all around here. So just keep those clean and your shark should be ready to go.